Hey, it's Whitney. I have some products that I want to talk about today, some things that I've been testing out over the past few months, and I wanted to say hello. I have not been making videos quite as frequently because I've been working on a bunch of things behind the scenes with my businesses. I not only run this channel, Eco Vegan Gal, and all the social media that comes with it and the website, but I also have my main brand, Whitney Lauritsen, and another brand called Wellevator. And so there's always a lot of projects up in the air, and first and foremost, I want to remind you to check out the newsletter. I will link to it in the description field down below. That is the best way to not only stay in touch with me and stay up to date with the things that I'm working on in between videos, but also get all sorts of things from me. I do giveaways there, I do special announcements, I have things that I don't share on social media, things that I think that are going to help you with veganism and eco-friendly living and health and wellness and all of that. Every single week I send out a newsletter with at least 5 different pieces of information that I think that you'll find valuable, and I'd love to have you part of it, so the link is right down below. All right, with no further ado, let's dive in. I kind of have a random variety of things to share with you today just because I'm enjoying them and I want you to know about them. I'm going to start off with 2 things that are probably local to Los Angeles or Southern California. So if you don't live here, you can look them up. You can find similar products. Everything that I talk about today will be linked in the description field. Some of them will go directly to the website of the brand, the product, and some of them will lead to a place like Amazon or maybe another place where I have an affiliate link. So always want to be transparent with you. They will be marked in the description field with little asterisk, a little star afterwards, to let you know if I'm gonna make a commission off of it if you buy it based on something that I'm referring to you. That is part of the way I generate income with Eco Vegan Gal, and I want to be super transparent about it, but I only recommend products that I love, and I would have recommended these to you regardless. So with that out of the way, I'll start with this one that I just discovered a few days ago. It is from this company called Malibu Milk. It is a flax milk, and it is really lovely. I've been experimenting with a lot of milks because, as you're going to see in a moment, I've been drinking coffee a lot recently, and I love finding milks to add in to see how it's going to affect the consistency, the flavor, and the frothiness of a coffee. And this is a really great milk for frothing up your drink if you like to make lattes like I do. And actually, I'll link in the description field one of my more recent videos. It was my day routine, and I share with you how I make my favorite coffee. And this flax milk is so wonderful in those lattes. It is on the pricier side because the ingredients are so high quality. So it's organic, and it doesn't have a ton of things added to it. There's only 6 ingredients. It's gluten, dairy-free, and soy-free, nut-free, carrageenan-free, no preservatives or artificial flavors. It's kosher. It does have some gums in it, and I'm actually working on an article at whitneylauritsen.com about how to find a milk without gums, like these gellan gums and these acacia gums and xanthan gums that are often added to milk. But this one feels like it doesn't have a ton of additives in it. Like the last 2 ingredients are those gums, but it's very light, I suppose. I think those are usually used as stabilizers or thickeners, and one of them is organic. So this is made in Los Angeles. It might be hard to find, and as I mentioned, it was pretty pricey. This is a splurge item. It was like $7.50 or something at the store I found it at, which was Air One Market, which tends to be pricier in general. I just love trying new things, and I really, really, really like this. It's also encouraging me to make my own flax milk. Also, while I was at Air One, I found this, which is another brand I've been seeing in stores in Los Angeles, and yeah, it is made in North Hollywood, California. This is called Rabbit Hole Foods, and they make a variety of pre-made plant-based foods. And I love that it says on the front, animal-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, and soy-free. This is their artichoke dip, and I don't know if I've tried any of their other products. They have a spinach dip. I think they have a mac and cheese as well. I've been eyeing these for a while, and I finally decided to buy it, and this is really, really good. I recommend trying something like this heated up. When I had it right out of the fridge, it wasn't as good as it tasted after it was warmed up. So after I finish this video, I'm probably gonna slice up some cucumbers and dip it in this. All right, some things that might be easier for you to find. since I mentioned I've been really into coffee, I will go to this next. I prefer cold brew coffee if I'm having it at home because I really like rich, dark coffee. And if I'm going to a cafe, I'll get it with espresso, right? I'm not a fan of just your average coffee, your filtered coffee. I've tried doing French press coffee at home and it just doesn't satisfy me. But cold brew coffee, when you buy it, tends to be pretty pricey. My favorite brand right now is Organic Chameleon Cold Brew. And actually it was on sale today, but that was a rarity. Well, I should say Chameleon Cold Brew is generally common to be on sale for like a couple dollars off, but today I actually got buy one get one free at Sprouts. If you have a Sprouts Market near you, they have some of the best prices that I've found. Anyways, also at Sprouts is where I found this. This is a cold brew coffee brew at home. And this is an organic one from this company called Don Francisco's. And Chameleon actually makes a make your own cold brew kit or brew at home kit. It's just more expensive than this. It was about $15 and this is about $10. And it's also on sale at Sprouts right now. Depending on when you're watching this, you could get a really good deal. But this makes more than the Chameleon. So both are organic, but this yields higher volume and is less expensive, so that's why I wanted to try it out. I have to say I still prefer Chameleon's flavor, but I really enjoyed the price of this. It was easy and it allows you to make it in higher quantities because it's designed to brew a whole pitcher of cold brew coffee. And I didn't do the exact math about how much it comes out to per serving, but there are 12 8 fluid ounce servings per kit. And yeah, I guess that comes to less than $1 per serving, which is really good for organic cold brew coffee. So if you want to experiment with making your own cold brew, the next thing I want to do is to get a device isn't quite the right word, but some sort of tool that will allow me to just pour ground coffee into a container so that I don't need to use the packaging or the little pouches that things like this come in, because I feel like that's a little wasteful. I would say the other benefit of Don Francisco's over Chameleon is that there's only two plastic packages inside the boxes. It's empty right now, whereas Chameleon comes individually wrapped, and I think there's 10 servings per box, so you're getting a ton of plastic inside Chameleon, whereas this seemed like it was a little bit less. The other coffee I wanted to mention to you is something really fascinating that I discovered at the Winter Fancy Food Show that was last month in January in San Francisco. And that is this company called Swiss Water. They specialize in decaf coffees. Now this is not something that you can buy on the shelf, so it's a little misleading. I think their package, this is like, there's a term for it, a mock-up, I guess. What they do is they sell their coffees to hotels and to coffee shops to have high quality decaf. One thing I did not know is a lot of decaf coffee is made through a very processed and often chemical based process. So if you go on their website, which I'll link down below and I'm looking at right now, is that they start with small batches. They remove caffeine in a gentle 100% chemical free process, so you can enjoy coffee anytime. And if you're like me and you really enjoy the taste of coffee and want to have it late at night, it's nice to have a good decaf, but it's very hard to find one that's high quality. In fact, finding a good decaf period is hard to find. Not only did this taste good, but I really appreciated their process. And again, if you want to learn more about this, if you're into all of the behind the scenes facts on how things are made, check out their website. A couple other things for you is, well, I brought some things, but I forgot others. So I'm actually gonna do one more thing for you and then leave a couple of the other things I was gonna talk about for another video. The last thing I'll mention today is actually the pants that I'm wearing, which are from this company called Threads for Thought. I've bought a variety of products from them over the years, and my latest are actually one of my favorite pants. They are these really nice stretch yoga pants, and they're so comfortable. They're just straight black. There's no designs on them, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'll wear these mostly to either have at home, like when I'm working at home, for instance, or if I'm going out and I just want to have a pair of black stretch pants, they're perfect for that. And then they're also great for yoga, which is probably what their original purpose is. But I love, love, love Threads for Thoughts. These were actually made from recycled plastic bottles. Let me see if I can get, there you go. And all of the things that Threads for Thoughts sells are made with some sort of eco-friendly process and material. These are stretchy, of course. They have, do these have pockets? Is there a pocket here? Oh yeah, I guess there's a little pocket in here. I'm reading like the little, there's like a tiny little one at the front of it, but there's not any down the side. I think they do have some with pockets on the side on their website. And then they have the moisture wicking, so they help keep moisture off the pants. They're just great. I love them. I've bought a couple things from Threads for Thoughts that I didn't love, but I just love what they stand for. Very high quality. Everything that I purchased from them has lasted a long time. It still looks great years later after wearing them a ton, and very, very comfortable. So check them out too if you're looking for some more eco-friendly workout clothing or just comfortable clothing, because that's what I love. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out my newsletter and all the links that are in the description field if you wanna learn more about these products, find out where you can buy them. The only products that I think you're gonna have a hard time finding if you don't live in Los Angeles is the milk and artichoke dip, but you know what the best solution to that is? Make your own. When I figure out a really great flax milk recipe to do at home, I will let you know. I am not super creative in the kitchen with things like this, but I'm sure if you looked it up online, you could find a really fantastic vegan artichoke dip. And then I also keep you posted when I learn how to make my own cold brew without using a kit like this. The other day I saw at a coffee shop, actually, they were selling a really cool bottle that was designed to help you make cold brew at home. So maybe I'll try that one out or something similar. I'm looking for the perfect tool to help me with my coffee brewing experience at home. Again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here and being in the community. If you have any questions, you can leave them in a comment down below. You can private message me on a place like Instagram. Speaking of which, all my social media links are down below too. I'm at EcoVeganGal on most platforms. And you can also email me anytime, because that's a really great way to reach me. And if you sign up for my newsletter, all you have to do is hit the reply button and you'll be able to reach me very easily and quickly. All right, until next time, I'm wishing you all the very best with your eco-vegan lifestyle. Bye.